today's episode, we're going to be doing a medical exam for you, and it's going to be full of lots of different triggers. So look forward, sit back, relax, and close your eyes as you go to sleep. Just going to fall asleep. Here we go. Okay, let me get started. Welcome to Dr. Swerve's medical exam. Now, my PA has mentioned that you've been travelling New Zealand. It's your first time here, and you've got some issues with your ears, just there, and you may have a little bit of blurred vision going on. Now, obviously, as you spend your time here in New Zealand, you want to make the most of it. You want to be doing skydiving, bungee jumping, lots of bungee jumping, lots of sightseeing, definitely going down to Queenstown and making the most of your trip. So I'm so stoked you've come here because we need to take a look at those particular issues and just make sure that we've got you covered, okay? Just so you can really enjoy New Zealand while you're here. Okay, now I just need to ask a couple of basic questions here just to get started and make sure that we have the right person. Now before we do, can I just have a quick look at your passport? Okay, cool. Let me just have a look here, okay? Alrighty, so your passport here, okay? Yep, okay. That looks like, yeah, okay, that does look like you. Yep. Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, so we'll just put that to the side. Can would I please be able to grab your first name? Okay. Yep. Okay, and your last name? Perfect. And your country? Wow, you've really travelled quite far to come to New Zealand. Yeah, that's really exciting. I'm glad. Hopefully we can get your issues sorted, and yeah, there will be all the way where you can make the most of all of the activities. Okay, your date of birth? Yep, okay. Perfect. Okay, yep. Alrighty, and in terms of these issues that you've got, the PA sort of mentioned that you've got sore ears, sore eyes. Would you mind just explaining that just a little bit more for me? Okay, yep. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Yep. And it's been going on for a while. Okay, so a week before you jumped on your flight. Okay, I'll just put down some notes because I want to make sure that I, obviously capture everything. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, do you have any sort of major concerns? Like, is it something that is hereditary? It's come through from other family members, anything like that? It has. Ooh, okay. Do you know if any of them have been tested prior? Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't think it's too much to worry about. It doesn't sound at this stage that anything's drastically wrong. So pretty positive that we'll be able to find a solution here and get you back to being fit and healthy and making the most of everything. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I just want to come in and just gonna do a quick test, okay? Now, hopefully you don't mind. I'm just gonna come in. Yep. Just gonna come in right there and just gonna move your tongue just a little bit. Okay, I got it. That's it. Okay. Yep, that looks alright. Okay, that looks okay. Yep, just one more time, okay? One more time. Just gonna come down. That's it. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Perfect. And just want to come down. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. Now, as you know, with the whole COVID drama, we take things very seriously here in the medical sense, and I need to make sure that you're okay. So we're just going to take a quick reading here of your temperature, okay? That's it. Now. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. That seems to be all looking really good. I'm pretty happy with that. Although the tool's making a bit of sound, so let's just turn that off. Okay. Nice. Alright, now before we get started, I have some antibacterial wash here, and we get some just on my hands before we start. I want to rub it in. Now this one has got some hemp in it, which we all know is great for hydrating, but not only that, a lot of antibacterial properties. It's one of my favourite to use, a foam wash. Just easy, especially before putting on gloves, before touching clients. That's it, okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it smells good too. Okay. Are you okay there? Yep, okay. So, the hardest part of the day as being a doctor is trying to get gloves on, and I know for a fact, when I've been a patient, gee whiz, these things are tricky. So, to get these fingers out right, and all going to plan, we should be able to get our fingers right in there. Okay, we've got one, there we go. It's one glove. Okay, and now, it's not over just yet. We've got to get our second glove. Okay, there we go. So we've got two gloves. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do is use a little tool here. Now, obviously, New Zealand's all the way out down the other side of the world, so of course we're going to be a little bit unconventional. Now, it's nothing to be fearful of, it's just ensuring that we make sure we do all of the right tests to make sure that you're okay. Here we go. So, this is my little tool, and I'm just going to go like this, just like that, and we also get this, and the whole purpose for this is to see, do your eyes, while you've got your blurred vision, can they focus? So, as we look here, we're just going to go. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm going to need you to do that 2 more times. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Everything okay? You're comfortable? You're looking good? Okay. One more time here. Great, great, great. That's it. Now I'm going to need you to follow this one more time. Okay, so we come up. That's it. I'm going to come right up. Beautiful. That's it. Okay. Okay. Everything seems to be looking good. Your eyes are moving. I can't see any sort of, discoloration in the eyes. Anything from, getting in close and really having a look to make sure it seems to be okay. So don't panic just yet. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go again. That's it. You've got it. Perfect. And again, I need you to follow it, okay? I see a couple of times you haven't quite followed instructions. But that's okay. We can recover here. One more time. Let's go. Hey, stop moving your eyes. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. Now I just want to come in. Okay, just want to come in right there. That's it. Okay. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to check your ear on this side, okay? Here we go. Just that side. Perfect. And, okay. And we'll just do the other side here. Okay, that's it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, before we continue, is there anything I can help with? Would you like a drink of water? Yep, you do. Okay. Nothing better than staying hydrated. Whoa, that was quite fast. Now, we only use the best New Zealand mineral water here. It's great. Not only is it good for the skin, but it's even better tasting water when you drink it. So, here we go. I'll pour you a glass. That's it. Here you go. Here's your glass. And I'm just going to fancy or anything, but it's just so much better than still water. Unless I'm running a marathon, you know, sweating, doing a whole bunch of exercise. It's about the only time that I really want to drink that type of water. Just nothing better than that sparkling, cold, amazing water. Now, sorry, I know we're getting a little bit off topic here with your exam, so enough about me, enough about water. Okay. Now, just to make sure, obviously it's the first time I've had someone from your country in New Zealand, and at least into my, studio. What I want to do, or my medical location, I'm just going to make sure that everything measures, somewhat similar, because you have travelled a long way, and sometimes when you're in planes, different things happen with the pressure, and obviously a long time travelling. So, alrighty, let's just measure you here. Okay. Interesting. Let's go again. Okay. Now, I just need you to close your eyes for 2 seconds here. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Good. And I'm gonna need you to do the other eye now. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Great. Absolutely perfect. Looking really good, guys. Looking really good. Okay. Now I'd love to hear a little about what your plans are while you're here in New Zealand, just so I can get a gauge of, exactly the specifics of what you plan to do. Oh, skydiving. Great. You know what's amazing? When you're about 12,000 feet in the air and you're skydiving over Queenstown, you get beautiful mountain ranges. It's such a thrill. I've done it a couple times myself. It's just, when you come this far, you've got to do it. And not only that, there's some great bungee jumping as well. So if thrills are your kind of thing, that's great. But however, there's also amazing hikes and just general scenery as well. But you seem like a bit of a daredevil, so I don't blame you. Okay. So far it's looking all okay, I think. I just want to take one more last look at these airs, because if you are going to be 12,000 feet in the air, the last thing that I would hate to have happen is just, obviously, sore airs, sore issues. As you come down, you need to kind of clear everything. So let me just have one last look here. Okay. Okay. So, there is one thing I have found, and I just need to come and make sure that it's, maybe try and clear it out a wee bit. So, I've got a new tool. Don't worry, it wasn't the same one that I used for your mouth. And I'm just going to apply some pressure at the back, and as I apply pressure, hopefully it will just kind of loosen up whatever's inside, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, it's definitely thick. Okay. And I'm just going to apply pressure back on the side, okay? You ready? Perfect. That's it. Okay. Wow, we've got that out. So, the good news is, and I'm just going to do one last little note here, just for you. So, it's a little bit of a note that you can take away with you, just, sort of recommendations and things like that. So it might be best to stay out of water, at least submerged water, for a good period of time. So unfortunately, I do have to break it to probably no whitewater rafting, any sort of excessive swimming. And I know that you've been looking at doing, hot tub spa pools. So just make sure that you don't put your head, submerged for too long, okay? And I will give you some drops to take away. They come in basically a little, foaming spray bottle like that, but they work wonders. Really amazing. So when you leave, make sure you see my PA. She will give you basically a printout, and we'll go from there. We'll also need to have a look at your medical insurance, just to make sure that you're covered from a travel perspective. We want you subsidised, and obviously the best products on the market because we obviously want you to make the most of your time here. So, in short, good news is you're looking fit and healthy. There was a little bit of build up, but we managed to clear that, get it out. So that's fantastic news. As for the eyes, they're great. I don't see any issues. It could just really be that as you sleep, there's a little bit of build up. So it's just really important that when you wake up, clean your eyes, and just be really soft with them. Make sure not to apply too much pressure, and yeah, just look after yourself. That's really the key. But the great news is that you can do your skydiving. Good to do bungee jumping, and most of all, have a little bit of fun. Make sure while you're here that you see our kiwi bird and to try kiwi fruit and some of the good New Zealand cuisine as well. So let me just take this off. Cool. It's one glove. I feel like it's the hardest part of my job, basically just getting gloves on and off. I've been doing this, for more than 20 years now as a doctor. And it's just great because it's such a social part of my job. I absolutely love talking to people and getting to meet new people. Cool. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and we'd love to have you here for the next video. Ka kite anō.